The recent sharp fall in retail inflation, reining in the price rise in the economy, is still among the work-in-progress objectives of the Reserve Bank of India. Governor Raghuram Rajan said this on Thursday. The central bank's annual report for 2014-15 has noted that inflation was still at the upper end of the RBI's forecast.
The Reserve Bank of India has released its annual report 2014-15, and for the first time it has come with an overview from the Governor Raghuram Rajan himself. Let's take a look at RBI's take on various macroeconomic indicators. According to the report, India's growth outlook is improving gradually and India can clock GDP of 7.6% in the current financial year. The central bank is optimistic of inflation to soften and hopes to see it below 6% by Jan 2016. RBI meanwhile said that its focus would continue to control inflation. On fiscal deficit, the RBI is confident of logging a fiscal deficit of 3.9% of GDP by 2015-16, buoyed by robust indirect tax collections. While imports remain subdued, primarily reflecting softening of the crude and the gold prices, the RBI expects FY16 CAD to stand at 1.5% of the GDP. These indicators clearly show that India is on a firm footing. In an interview to BBC, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that India with 8 to 9% growth rate can replace China as the driver of the world economy. He said that the country has already laid down a red carpet for businessmen who want to invest in the country, and the government is committed to reform agenda. According to International Monetary Fund, India will overtake China as the fastest growing emerging economy in financial year 15-16 by clocking a growth rate of 7.5%. On the other hand, China will see a deceleration of its growth rate. The positive news on India comes at a time when the world economy is not doing so well. This week saw a downward tumble in the global stock market over fears of Chinese growth. The markets later recouped all the losses, but investors across the world remain wary about the Chinese economy. Siddhant Sibbal, DD News, New Delhi.